How are you guys? Welcome back. My name is Jesus. As you guys know, welcome back to your favorite channel, FLDlife, where we talk and we show a lot of customizations about the FLDs120s and Freightliner classics. So today I'm gonna do the installation on the LED light kit for the dash emblems, as I showed you before. I'm doing this video because I did this kit and I did a video how to install it in English, and it was the very first LED kit that I made. So there's been a couple changes, so it was time to do it, and also in English for you guys because you guys have requested it. So now let's get started. Okay, for the new guys who don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna go briefly on what's this. This is an LED light kit that I developed to pretty much fix the little emblems that you have on top of the switches. As you guys know, there's a big issue with these trucks. They never work. So this is what it comes in the kit. I'm gonna show you right now. These are the LED lights. They're custom cut to size, custom weld, and professionally made. I even solder the end, so you get like a really nice product. And then you have all these emblems. I'm gonna show you right here. All these emblems right here with all the names. For example, this is the wash wipe. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. And this, the way to install. So before you start, make sure that you get these pieces. These are the chrome bezel that goes around the emblem, the sign, whatever you call it. Grand General 68242. You need to get 2 of these to do that. They're like $10 a piece, and I'm working to see if I can get some so I can put them for sale on my website, so you also can get those through me. And so this is what is gonna come with the kit. As I told you, the little signs and the instructions. As I said, I have taken my time to do it professionally. You'll see here it's gonna be in English and Spanish. It shows everything how it needs to get done, but I'm gonna show you today because I wanted to make sure that you do it properly, that you don't damage the LEDs, and that you're happy with the result. So now that I pretty much show you what's in the kit, I'm gonna start and to show you how it's installed. All right, as I said before, here I show you the instructions. There is 3 different sizes of LEDs. You have to identify where to go. I pretty much here show the way they go and the way I pretty much suggest to install them. As you can see, the 2 long ones, the middle one right here, and the 2 small ones. So this is the first step you gotta do. You have to identify the sizes. As you can see, there's 2 long ones right here, the middle one, this one will go here, the 2 long ones will go one here and one there, and there is 4 small ones. In this case, this LED light kit is white, so the 4 ones is gonna be here, 1 2 3 4, I'm sorry, 3, and the 4th one right here. So now that you identified, we're gonna start installing. The first thing that we gotta do pretty much is start removing the panels. Really easy. This is a T20 screwdriver, so you have to remove this one and also the one on top, because the way they're pretty much powered, it's getting the power from the gauges, behind the gauges. I'll show you in a bit how to do it. All right, so here we are removing the bolts. Really easy to do. Just remove the bolts on the lower panel. That's the one that we are going to be working on, and the one on top. That's all you gotta do. And once you do that, we have to remove the emblems, which I'll show you in a minute. All right, now we got access in the back. The first thing that we gotta do is remove the emblems. This is really easy. I'm gonna try to show you. Let me see if I can focus properly. This has to be moved. It's really easy. You just get a flathead screwdriver, pull this plastic out, and then push the little emblem towards the top. Really easy to do. I can even do it with my fingers if I had two hands, but that's really easy. You gotta remove all these as I show you. There you go. So that's the way to remove them. Remove all of them. You can dispose them once you remove them, but we have to save this plastic. This is very important. Do not get rid of it. And if you are missing quite a few, or those they're broken or whatever, Miami Star has them. They're OEM. They're from Freightliner, just in case you need one. So let me remove that, and then I'll show you next step. I forgot a flathead screwdriver, but it's really easy. You see, I'm doing it with my nail. It's not that hard. Come on, we can do it. And there you go. Okay, and it's time to install the first LED light. This is very important, so pay attention because this is the most critical step. So I'm gonna show you the easy way to do it. Very simple. Just put it in the back like this, as you guys can see, and you get some access. You're gonna have to push the LED down with this hand, and with this hand or a screwdriver, whatever you have, you're gonna push the plastic inside. I don't know, you guys can get it. Let me see if I can point it properly. Like this. Like you push this to the back, the plastic, and then you push the LED down. Really easy. So just be patient, take your time, push it in. I know it'll take a little bit of time, but you'll get it. You'll get it. Like here, I'm pretty much halfway, and that's it. Almost there. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. Okay. This side is in. Just the last part, and we'll be good. We're almost there. Come on, we can do it. There you go. All right, it's in. We got it in, and this is very important. Pay attention. Don't try to get it in all the way. I'm gonna show you in a bit. As you guys can see here, the LED light is not all the way down. I just pretty much install it as soon as it passes this round corner. The reason for that is if you put it all the way in, well, you're gonna force it more than needed, and it might break. And number two, which is more important, the LED light is gonna show the little dots on the LED, and it's gonna be super bright that you won't, I mean, you might be okay with it, but it's too bright. It's too bright. So this way the light pretty much diffuses around it, and you get a more even light, and it looks way better, and it's not too bright. It's just perfect for, you know, to kind of support it. So yeah, that's the way to do it. And now pretty much we're ready to install the LED emblems. Let's do it. Okay guys, so this was probably like the hardest part, to find the actual emblems. If you want to make it easier, just take a picture before you remove the letters, the emblems, the originals, and then you'll sort them out on a table or something so you can find them. But here we have them. This is really easy. Let me show you. This is the actual chrome vessel, and the emblems will go right in like this. As you can see, they're being developed to be tight, so you don't have to use any glue. Just like this, super easy. But if by any case, as you know, this is plastic, both of them, for any reason it's kind of loose, just put a bit or crazy glue in this corner and in this corner a little bit, just to kind of hold it in place, and that's it. Once you get it like this, you just push it in place, and then it'll snap right in. Super easy. As you guys can see, I already put two. I'm gonna finish doing this. Let me show you closer. As you guys can see, and there you have it. There you have the ignition. I'm gonna put all these, and then I'm gonna put the power so I can show you how easy it is. So let's do that. Alright guys, so we have finished this. Panel. As you guys can see, I mean, at least the installation on the little emblems. All this is gonna have little, like a little cover, like a little plastic that you can remove once you have it finished. And another thing I have to tell you, like in this case, it went out smooth. They click right in. I don't think they will fall off. But in that case, you can put a little bit of crazy glue on the corners, as I said before. Some of you might have like the little black plastic, a little damage, and they might know, you know, pushed in, locked in properly. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you how to do the power, which is really easy. We gotta remove this panel, as I told you, and we gotta get the power from the back of the gauges. As you can see here, this light bulb has power. This yellow wire that you see here, I don't know, you can actually see, that goes behind the gauge, this is ground. So all we have to do is get this cable, behind the dash and plug it right here like this. Red over here and black over here. And I forgot the name. Quick splice connectors, I think they're called. I'm gonna show you right now. I even added on the instructions, so you guys can actually buy these. These are the connectors I recommend for this purpose only. I know many of you don't like these. They're not made to use on the exterior, but in this case on the interior, I think this is the perfect for the job. So let me do it, then I'll show you once. All right guys, we got this one done, the first one. As you guys can see, as I said, no invasive and really easy. You can put this back in there, and then you can put this back, and look at that. Oh my god. As you can see, it's on. You can see it's on. And this one, none of them works. So check it out. This will be on the during the day. Imagine how it's gonna be at night. So yeah, it works. It's pretty cool, and as you see, it's really easy to install. So it's gonna be the same process on all of them. On this one, the same process. You get the power from either here or here, whatever you prefer. I would choose to get it from here. It's closer. When you get to this one, you can just run the cable and grab it from here, which that's the way I did it. Once you get here, where I will show you later, you get these three, you will make it into a one cable, and then you get the ground and the power. And this one, you can just do this one, like it's really simple from there. You can even see that all the gauges are on, but these guys pretty much regular light bulbs, I think. And look at this. Just imagine if this is my cousin's truck. Just imagine if he put white LEDs on all the gauges. It's gonna do a drastic change. So yeah, super easy. Let me just get to it. Let me just finish it, and you'll see the finished product. If I run into something that I think it's important for you to know, I'll show you here in the video later. All right guys, just a small detail I wanna point at. When you screw it in, make sure you're gonna have to slightly bend the cable, otherwise you might pinch it. So you make sure you don't pinch it. It's okay, try not to bend the LED, but the cable you can bend it as you know, however you want. So you just kind of hold the I'm gonna show you with another LED. Let's say when you get to this point, this is gonna be pretty much installed like this. Just grab it from here, so the LED doesn't bend here where it's soldered, and just kind of bend the cable like this. The cable will bend 45, 90 degrees, whatever you want. Just kind of hold it here when you do that, so you don't run into any issues that it might you know, break inside here. So yeah, that's a little thing. All right guys, so here we are finishing the other panel. We pretty much finished right now. Really easy, we just have to bolt it in. And I didn't show you on this one because it's pretty much the same process as the one on the other side. Nothing new, everything is pretty much the same. This is what I do. I don't know if you want to do it that way. Just plug it in and make sure that everything lights up nice and tight, and then you put some bolts in, hold it in place, and that's it. So we're gonna move now to the I would say the hardest one, because I don't want to make this video too long. We're gonna do the one where the engine brake and all that is kind of hard because the access is pretty tight. So we're gonna try to access from the top. I'm gonna see if I can remove the top panel. This is not my truck. I don't know if the bolts or something changes, but that's the plan. We're gonna try to do it from the top, and I'll show you the process. We're gonna get access from the top. Probably mine is easy. Let's see how this one is. Okay guys, so we have access to the back. I'm gonna try to show you the reason why. We got here like the ones for the engine brake, and the other one is, let's see what it is, somewhere down there. I don't know if you guys can actually see it right there. It's gonna be hard, but I guess it's easier if I mean, you can actually remove this panel. This is the way I did it on my truck. It worked out pretty good. And but yeah, that's the way I suggest to do it, because I think it's easier. So same way, nothing new. You just have to pull these little things out, and I'll show you once I remove them how to install the lights, which is very important. All right guys, so I just finished putting one. As you can see, the one on top, this is something very important that I have to show you. Like when you're seeing right here, this light right here are the ones that the light will be more directly straight to your eyes. So it's very important, guys, that do not push the LED lights all the way in, probably halfway, just like that. That's just perfect. Okay guys, so we finally finished installing the lights on this panel. As you guys can see, they're flashing on the camera. That's just the effect, the way they look, because they were a little bit dim, but they're like working. I want to show you back here. So this is what I did. So pretty much put all the positives on one cable. I put the negatives on one cable, which is 4 and 4. I put a cable, and then I did the same as the other ones. Like in here, again, this is the positive behind the lights, and this is the negative. All the panels gonna have a negative, which is a yellow wire that is going to the bracket that holds the gauge in place. So really easy to find the ground, and this is what I did in this case. So now that we finished, we just gotta hide a little bit the cable so they're not bothering anything, and that's it. We're good to go. We're good to install the little emblems on the front, put everything back, do the last one, which is this one, which is really easy. As I said, we're gonna get it from here, the power, and we're putting this one right here. This one is kind of long, as you guys can see, but it's okay because you got plenty of space on this side, as you guys can see. I cannot make it perfectly to size due to these points. This is where you are supposed to cut the LED light in order to be able to solder. It's kind of hard to pronounce for me. Weld it, put it together, but you know what I mean. So yep, and so that's the reason why it's kind of longer for this section, but it will work. It will work really good. I'm gonna bend this corner, as you guys can see here, so I'll be able to pass the screw through the hole and not damage anything. And then we're running this cable to the back over here. Let me try to remove this panel. Alright guys, so in this case the cable wasn't long enough. I just kind of hook it up to the other LED strip cable, which will be okay. I already tested out. It works flawlessly. Sometimes I get some fancy words in my English. So this is a nightmare to put it back in. Okay, we got it. Putting everything back in, finishing up, putting this panel up. We're almost there, guys. All right guys, we have pretty much finished. Let me show you the results. As you guys can see, for here it is. I don't know if you guys can actually see. These are kind of bright. They're not as bright, I mean bright enough to hurt your eyes, but it's kind of bright than the fact that the camera doesn't pretty much can get what it says actually. But we have pretty much finished. All we gotta do is just remove these little plastics. All these pieces come with a little plastic to, you know, so protect them so they don't get damaged and stuff. So yeah, just go ahead, remove them so you can see the full, you know, the full potential, how beautiful they are once it's all finished, and once you remove these little plastics. I'm gonna do it now, so I just wanted to show you how they look, and you can dim them with the original dimmer. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, let me just remove that. I'm gonna do a couple nice shots, and I'll show you. I'll show you in a bit. Alright guys, so we have pretty much finished. You already saw quite a few shots of how it looks. As you guys can see, well, it's a huge difference from the stock ones. And also I wanted to tell you that in this case, as you guys can see, we pretty much put back the original ones. This truck is pretty much stock, but we got more options right here that I included. As you guys know, some of these trucks have different options, so I added, it's actually 36 emblems with different options. And also I have quite a few custom, like this one that says showtime. I got chicken lights, loud and louder for the cruise control. I got GPS in case you put a USB port or something like that. I got the USB port as well. Override, like this one doesn't have the override. I got train horn. I also have the ship horn if you got like a louder horn. I have a bumper, a ride, so many custom ones, so you can actually customize your dashboard and have it cool, you know, all custom. And also, well, if you have any other option that you want me to include in the kit, shoot me an email, DM me on Instagram, and I'll be more than glad to add it in the future. You can get this kit on my website, americantruckingleague.com. Obviously, I will put the link on the description so you can go buy. You can go buy some of my merchandise and support me. I don't know if you have any questions, comments, anything. As you guys know, put it down in the description. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you all. Thank you again for your support, and yeah, that's it.